And well, welcome viewers, and this is the fourth match of the day, and it's the fourth match of the campaign, and you can see the teams right there, and a handful of them are on their knees, which is in solidarity to various social issues that we are battling with as humans, from racism to inequality and all other issues that needs to be dealt with. That's a very good sign from the teams. This is Becharis FC against Joe Sporting Football Club. And let me run you quickly through the starting lineup for Becharis FC. You have in goal Adetono Ibrahim, you have Kajokbola Ibrahim, you have Bami Bade Oladimeji, Richard Kelechi, Yeribo Job, Kayode Shegun, Idowu Abiola, Matthew Okwara, John Idowu, Olamilekon Sahid, Arewolo Toby. And then the bench, substitute bench, you have Ogunleye Abib as the substitute goalkeeper, Williams Peter, Michael Shegun, and Alamo David. The coach is Coach Alamo, and the match is about to start right about now. The referee just going to have a word with the goalkeeper there. And then for Joe Sporting Football Club, you have Lovede Peter, you have Afiz Akinroli, Ebenezer Olawiyi, Ajao Sodiq, Michael Adoge, Christian Udo, Ogunbode Timothy, Adura Oligide, Emmanuel Okeke, Stephen Jones, and Gbenle Simisola as the starting 11. And then while I was reading out the names, the referee had already blown his whistle for the kickoff, and that's referee Folahomi handling proceedings in the center of the pitch. For the substitutes bench for Joe Sporting Football Club, you have Olajiru and Olawumi Lati, Francis Clem, David Akwawo, and Elvis Doko. And the coach is Coach Bodley for the Joe Sporting Football Club. And this promises to be exciting, as you can see both teams, that this is beautiful. That's down the line, that's the tiki-taka kind of football, and that's well blocked. And it's the first strain of the match actually. Oh, that's well done right there. Oh, and that's a very good tackle. I thought he got the ball right there, but the referee thinks otherwise. And the first free kick of the match has gone the way of Joe Sporting Football Club. And that was a very good one there. A very good run from Emmanuel Okeke. A couple of deft touches, step overs, and he was able to win a free kick for himself and his team right there. And let's see, this is probably going to be a two-man wall for Becharis Football Club. And yes, it is a two-man wall. You have Ebenezer Olawiyi standing over the free kick. He's the captain of the side for Joe Sporting. And as you can see, he's not directing the ball to a particular player. It's pinpoint. Oh, that's good goal! Wow! That's great. That's lovely. Lovely. What a lovely strike by Ogunbode Timothy. That's a superb free kick right there. And then, I mean, it's something you do on the training ground. It was deceiving, because it must be said that the captain, Ebenezer Olawiyi, was the one who signaled that he was going to play it, and he had signaled like it was any man's ball, anyone could go for it. And all of a sudden, Ogunbode Timothy, who was standing right over it as well, struck and then beats the goalkeeper to it. So it's 1-0, and it's Joe Sporting who have struck first. We've struck the first blood, and let's see how Becharis Football Club responds. This promises to be an exciting match with lots of goals in it. A goal within the first 6 minutes of the game, and I'm sure you all can't wait to see more goals pour out in. It's 1-0, Joe Sporting ahead courtesy of that brilliant free kick. That's Stephen Jones right there for Joe Sporting. Got tripped, but the ref didn't blow, and now that's an offside flag raised against Becharis Football Club there, as they are attempting to get back into this match as quickly as possible. It's been a brilliant start to this match, and I'm sure Coach Bode for Joe Sporting Football Club will be impressed by that set piece that was taken by Ogunbode Timothy. And now here you go, here's the captain, here's Ebenezer Olowoyi, who gives it to Ogunbode Timothy, and this is another impressive run right there. He skips past this opposition, and it was able to beat 2 defenders but couldn't beat the third one, and that's a very good defensive play right there. And the referee has spotted an infringement, and it's a free kick awarded to Becharis Football Club. Free kick taken quickly, and right now it's Idowu Abiola who is with the ball, is chasing it down and putting pressure on Adura Olijide. He gets it, but the ball has gone, and that will be a goal kick. Goal kick to Joe Sporting Football Club, quickly taken by the goalkeeper Loveday Peter, and right now it's being played again. Ajao Sadiq on the ball. Ajao Sadiq passes on to Stephen Jones, and on the far left hand side there, they're trying to conjure up something. That pass has been intercepted. And for Becharis Football Club, they're yet to get their bearing in this match. They've barely strung 5 passes together without it being intercepted. That's it's early days, but it also calls for a bit of concern, because you want to build plays and be confident for you to carve out opportunities. That's a very good control there by the captain, Olawi Ebenezer, and the linesman spotted an infringement on the goal scorer, Ogunbode Timothy, and Timothy is moving forward, even as Christian Udo takes the free kick, and it's right now on Stephen Jones' feet, but the ball has been intercepted once again. And let's see what Becharis FC is able to do with John Idowu on the ball. He's passed to his teammate, and a cross-court pass trying to locate Bamigbade Oladimeji. Right now it's with Idowu Abiola. That's a very brilliant pass, and let's see, can the cross come in? That's close to the goalkeeper Loveday Peter, who is in goal for Joe Sporting Football Club, and he gathers that with relative ease. He launches it forward trying to locate the goal scorer Ogunbode Timothy, but that was not a pinpoint pass, and it was intercepted by Bamigbade Oladimeji. Bamigbade Oladimeji still with the ball, trying to carve out something, takes a shot, and it's a wayward strike as it's ballooned way over the bar and then wide as well. And you can hear the scream of frustration from the coach, who is infuriated at that choice of going for goal when he could easily have played in Arewolo Toby, who seemed in a better position in that instance. Olawoyi Ebenezer with the ball. That's the captain for Joe Sporting Football Club, and Ogunbode Timothy. Both players are playing on the same side of the pitch, and they seem to have an amazing chemistry between each other. The train is to Joe Sporting, and Olawoyi takes the train, but referee pulls play back because the train wasn't taken at the right position, and I thought he pulled play back for a foul throw. That's what I thought, but apparently Joe Sporting will have a rethrow, and there it is. Olawoyi Ebenezer, the captain, with the ball, launches it forward, and now it's with Emmanuel Okeke, and he's lost it, and Matthew Okpara gives a wrong pass. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on it. I'm talking about Joe Sporting Football Club, as Stephen Jones, I beg your pardon, loses the ball. Loveday Peter with the catch there, and then the ball is passed between both players as well as Christian Udo, and that's the goalkeeper there. What's he doing? Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's an empty net. That's an empty net. Love the Peter, the goalkeeper of Joe Sporting, fumbled the back pass and got caught up under pressure, and you had two players, and if I'm not mistaken, that was Arowolo Toby who missed the empty net. He had the empty net begging at his mercy, and yet he couldn't convert. That's something that they would hope won't haunt them as the game progresses. But right now it's Joe Sporting in the lead, and I'm sure Coach Bode would have a stern word with his goalkeeper for such a scary moment. The ball is played back to the defender Christian Udo, the centre back, but he chooses not to pass to a goalkeeper this time around as he locates his fellow centre back. And right now under pressure, yes, that is Matthew Okpara piling the pressure in there, and against Michael Adehugu, and then Christian Udo helps out by clearing the ball out for a throw-in. And it seems right now Becharis over the last 2 minutes are the ones piling the pressure. They should have had an equalizer and been at par. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert the chance. And if I'm not mistaken, as I said earlier, it was Arowolo Toby who missed that sitter. He had only the empty net at his mercy, but he couldn't make it count. Let's see if they can make it count in subsequent opportunities they have. Right about now, it's Bamigbade Oladimeji once again, and this is his second attempt at goal, just like the first, but maybe better. It's also wide and over the bar. And now you have the fans complaining from where I can see it. I can see about 3 fans screaming at him, and you have his coach as well, having a word with him from the sideline. And you can see him raising up his hands right there, pleading that his teammates should be patient. Again, a handful of mistakes here and there from these players. Love the Peter, the goalkeeper for Joe Sporting Football Club, having given them that scary moment where he almost gave out a goal, the equalizing goal. Couldn't even locate his captain, and that's another misplaced pass in there. And now it's a throw-in to Joe Sporting Football Club. I think the players of both teams need to do better with regards to misplaced passes. It's still early in the game, and concentration level should be high at this stage of the game. Free kick given there on an infringement on Olamide Sahid, and this will be taken by Matthew Okpara. He takes it short quickly, and he passes it to Richard Kelechi. And Richard Kelechi with a misplaced pass once again. What was I saying earlier about misplaced passes? It's almost like these players can't even identify their own teammates, because these misplaced passes are blatant, and that's quite surprising. That's Stephen Jones there, letting on Idowu, and then he's able to keep it up in play, and right now it's back there. This is beautiful. It's well done by Joe Sporting FC, but that didn't get to Stephen Jones, and it's been cleared. But there's been an interception there as well. Oh, beautiful. Well done by Arowolo Toby. Well done. That was a lovely turn by Arowolo Toby, and Arowolo Toby still going with the ball, and the referee blows for a free kick. He should have allowed ball advantage right there. He should have played the advantage right there, as it was a counter attack, and it seemed like a 2 against 3 option at the time. But it's a free kick to Becharis Football Club. Richard Kelechi as well, and it's another free kick spotted by the referee, and Becharis Football Club are beginning to make it count in terms of holding on to play and trying to create opportunities for themselves. And they work magic, and I love the Peter is off his line and catches that. He launches it quickly to the goal scorer, Ogunbode Timothy, who is on his heels, and you can see the pace right there. And unfortunately for him, he couldn't bring the ball under control quickly to outpace his opponent, Yeribo Joe, at the time. But this is beautiful play by Ajao Sadiq down the left-hand side, pulls in the cross, it's cleared away out of danger. And both sides definitely have enough arsenal in the attacking line to cause problems for the opposition defense. This is an intriguing game. Roughly 20 minutes played into the match, and we're having, it's not even up to 20 minutes, it's just about 15 minutes played actually, and we were having some interesting plays. So it tells you that this match will probably have more goals and more exciting plays. And free kick there for the frequent taken early, and it was taken by Yeribo Joe for Becharis Football Club. And it's because with Matthew Opara, that was beautiful, locating Idowu Abiola. Yes, that's Idowu Abiola, but he's been flagged up for offside. And is that really offside? I don't know. If it was probably close. It's one of those that's just by the whiskers, because it seemed on to me from my position. Right now, the ball is with Ajao Sadiq of Joe Sporting, the defensive midfielder. Apparently the goalkeeper, Lovely Peter, is not so confident, and I think the Becharis Football Club strikers now know that, and they're beginning to power the pressure on him. But that was a solid defensive nod by Bamibade Oladimeji. The ball is with Ebenezer Olawoyi, who hits the ball up front to Emmanuel Okeke. Looking at the runner from Ogunbode Timothy. Ogunbode Timothy flagged offside, and that definitely is Emmanuel Okeke's fault, having delayed in releasing the pass. But that's a beautiful play. The intent is commendable, and this is Matthew Opara with the ball for Becharis Football Club. That hits the referee, and you know what that is by the new rules of the game. It's dead ball. So play will be pulled back, and the referee will have to toss the ball up. So you have two opposing players right at it, and there you go, that's it, that's the dead ball. Matthew Opara with the ball, trying to take a shot to Z, and turns back, Sivos trying to locate Arolo Toby. Yes, he was able to do that, and then there's a shot coming in. Oh, skips past one, skips past two, he can't skip past the third one, and Ajao Sadiq is off with the ball, gives it to Matthew Opara. Now it's a counter-attack, 4 against 3, 4 opposing players against 3 defenders, and that is flipped, and it's a free kick to Becharis Football Club. That's an opportunity wasted for Joe Sporting Football Club. This is a counter attack. It's 3 against 2, and the ball is on the feet of the goal scorer, Ogunbode Timothy, and it locates Ajao Sadiq, who is under pressure, and there's an inter-exchange of passes right there, but Stephen Jones takes too long and is dispossessed of the ball, but the pass isn't able to get through to Arolo Toby, as Matthew Opara is tackled from behind by Stephen Jones, and the referee blows for free kick. There's Arolo Toby trying to power the pressure on the defenders, and then Lovely Peter passes it on to Adura Olajide, and then that's Ogunbode Timothy with a flick, but he doesn't get the call he's looking for, and this is Bamibade Oladimeji passes it on to OGs, and that angle has been narrowed. Why did Johnny though take it down to the arrow? He should have attempted a goal there. Why narrow the angle for for himself? I mean, that was a beautiful play by Bambade Oladimeji, who was unselfish in releasing the pass to Johnny Doe, and I expected him to have taken the shot there. It's something Bambade Oladimeji could have even done himself. But having played unselfishly, we are quite surprised that Johnny Doe decided to narrow the angle for himself, which is surprising really. And the ball has gone out of play there, although Emmanuel Okeke tried doing enough to ensuring the ball was still in play. Bambade Oladimeji, here to take the train for Becharis Football Club, who are still training by lone goal. That's the train right there, intercepted by Ajao Sodiq and Opara as well. In there, Matthew Opara with the no-look pass. That's beautiful, that's well done, and that's a beautiful one. The goalkeeper of the Peter gets his fingertips to it, and it's a corner kick, the second corner kick for Becharis Football Club. That's well done, that's quite impressive. Richard Kelechi there turning his defender in and out before unleashing that beautiful strike that was saved by Lovely Peter for the corner kick. And this is the second corner kick for Becharis Football Club. They've got quite a handful of players that are tall, and the corner kick is taken. It's too close to the goalkeeper, who punches it away. And this is Matthew Opara unleashing the shot from distance, but he balloons that over the bar. And still by the scoreline is still 1-0. The goal coming within the first 10 minutes of the game, courtesy of that free kick from Ogumbode Timothy. Lovely Peter takes the goal kick, a short one, passes to his center defender, Ajao Sodiq in there, and then this is played to Ogumbode Timothy, who plays on Ajao Sodiq again. There's an inter-exchange of passes between both players, and that's the defense splitting pass to the captain, Olawoye Ebenezer. And is that really offside? Yes, he is offside, and that's been flagged offside at the far right. And here you have Olamilekon Sahid. There's Matthew Opara trying to locate Arowolo Tobi, who is offside, and Arowolo Tobi has been flagged offside by the linesman. And both teams showing attacking intent right about now, which means that we'll probably have to Lovely Peter takes the goal, the free kick, the short one as expected, and the ball is launched up front. That's Emmanuel Okeke with a vital touch right there. Does he get the feedback? He should have gotten a feedback there, and that's definitely a free kick. Definitely, that was a body charge, and it was a bit aggressive, even from my own view here. And who's going to take this? I can still see Steven Johnson on the ball there. Two players from the Joe Football Club. I'm sure they're not. Well, it's difficult to tell. I mean, players these days can always shoot from range, so I won't be surprised if whoever takes it decides to go for goal. But this is the captain on it. Seems to have fancied chances from that distance, roughly about 28-30 meters. Olawoye Ebenezer. Oh, that's one of those training ground moves in terms of free kicks. And now that caught on the counter attack is 4 against 3, and the pass has been intercepted. Matthew Opara's pass has been intercepted, and it must be said that that's brilliant play thus far by this team. And the goalkeeper charges out quickly off his line to clear that danger, and the ball is back with the captain Olawoye Ebenezer, who is a rock presence behind that Christian Udo as well. And this is one-touch football being played. Ogumbode Timothy, the goal scorer, trying to get on Ajao Sodiq, who isn't offside. Wow. The linesman flags offside, but that was Emmanuel Okeke that was offside. Emmanuel Okeke was the one who was offside, but he didn't go for the ball again. He left it, and Ajao Sodiq, who went for the ball, wasn't offside. It's just one of those close calls that referees make mistakes from, and that's quite understandable. They're humans after all. And it's Idowu Abiola trying to make things happen. Oh, couldn't get his cross up as he would have wanted. wanted, and that's beautiful play by Jao Sadiq. But that has been intercepted again. A handful of misplaced passes here and there, and right about now it's Johnny Doe with the ball, and that's been passed. It's Oladimeji Bamigbade. Yes, was that an infringement? No, that's a throw-in. That's a throw-in, yes. The linesman away for an infringement. Okay, it's a free kick apparently, and Oladimeji Bamigbade takes it short, passes to Matthew Okpara. Matthew Okpara's pass is shut down. Ajao Sadiq, and that's too close. And it's a throw-in to Joe Sporting Football Club. Stephen Jones with the ball for Joe Sporting Football Club. His pass is intercepted as his teammate wasn't paying attention when he made that pass. And then right about now it's Adura Olijide is with the ball. And the pass intended for Olawi Ebenezer, the captain. This was just hit with too much venom, and then it passes him by. And this is Yeribo Job with the ball. Yeribo Job with the ball who gets passes to Kelechi Richard, who leaves the ball for, and that's a free kick there. Yeah, that's a free kick blown by the referee. Becharis players getting into decent positions, and then they're just like trigger shy. They can't just take the shots, which is quite surprising. We saw Bamibadi and Oladimeji earlier, although that was also a selfish play. I don't know to pass to Johnny Doe, who narrowed the angle. And here is another opportunity which they refused to take. And it's quite surprising. I think it's not every time players or teams should try pass their opponents to death. You could also attempt long range shots. You never can tell which will be the goalkeeper, or you get lucky, gets deflected and then beats the goalkeeper. These things happen. It's part of football. There's really no one way to win football. You play the game in virtually every way to win, and that's what the game requires. Because at the end of the day, the goal of the game is for you to outscore your opponent. You can only outscore your opponent when you make attempts at goal, when you take shots. And then this is a pass to Bamigade Oladimeji, who beats Olawi Ebenezer very well. And it's crossed. That's the goal. And that's the goal. That's the equalizing goal. And that's by Arowolo Toby. It must be said that Bamigade Oladimeji did the entire work, having beat the captain of Joe Sporting, Ebenezer Olawi, from the body movement there, and having to beat him through the pass as well. And that was a decent cross. Should Loveday Peter have done better with the cross? Would he have caught it? Well, I don't know, because the pass did seem close to him, so it's something you can presume he would have caught. But having spilled it, Oladimeji, having spilled it, Arowolo, I beg your pardon, Toby, nets the rebound, and that's quite commendable. So 1-1, a goal apiece. You can rest assured that with the attacking talents that these teams possess, then we're sure in for more goals in this match. 1-1 it is, the scoreline between Joe Sporting and Becharis Football Club. play has restarted right now as both teams are now level, 1 goal apiece. And then that's a lovely pass there, but it's too close to the goalkeeper, who allows it. Oh, he doesn't allow it to run out of play. Gets hold of the ball, controls it, and then pushes it into his box before he catches with his hands. And that's Adetono Ibrahim, the goalkeeper for Becharis Football Club. 1 goal apiece. The game is living up to its billing, and I'm rest assured that we have more goals in this game. Oh, the linesman spotted something. Oh, that's gonna be a free kick. Adetono, apparently the goalkeeper for Becharis Football Club, Adetono Ibrahim, was spotted by the linesman to have thrown the ball out of his box. So there's the possibility that in an attempt to kick the ball into play, he put a foot out of his box, and then the ball, definitely that's a direct free kick. And that's right on the edge of the box, which is a great spot once again for Joe Sporting Football Club to get the lead once again. Now the question is, who is it? Who is it going to be? Ogunbode Timothy, who scored the first goal via the free kick for Joe Sporting, is there, but it seems like he won't be taking this one. I can see Stephen Jones on jersey number 20 in there. I can see Afiz Akinrole, just number 14 as well, fancying his chances. You have the captain Ebenezer Olawi as well in the mix, and then you have Ogunbode Timothy in there. Whoever is going to take this is more of placement rather than power, and this is a 7-man wall. This is a 7-man wall by, oh, it's an 8-man wall actually, and as I said, it's more of placement than power. It was taken by Ebenezer Olawi, but he couldn't lift it up over the wall, and the wall did a very good job of defending that free kick right there. Throwing Oladimeji Bamigbade with the throwing, and then he tries to locate John Idowu, who is in a tussle with Ebenezer Olawi, and there you have Loveday Peter, who is not oozing confidence right now. He seems to be shaky. He's undecisive with regards to his timing, either in terms of catching the ball or racing out of his goal line to make clearances, and that has been flagged for offside against Idowu Abiola. And the big question is, was that really offside? Because that was an inter-exchange of pass, what we often refer to as a 1-2, fluid play, and but it's been flagged up by the linesman outside, and then players continued as the free kick was quickly taken. And you have Joe Sporting Football Club right now trying to gain momentum, and there's the pass, but it's been intercepted on the far left-hand side. And it's difficult. It's been regained again, and now this is a counter-attack. It's 3 against 3 right now. Oh, that's play on, definitely. That wasn't an infringement, and the referee agrees with me as he waves it off, and play continues. And you have Kajogbola Ibrahim waiting for support there, loses the ball, and this is Ogunbode Timothy on the ball, the goal scorer for, oh, beautiful, that was well done. That's well done. That's beautiful. That's well done. It's a goal! Wow! That was beautiful. That was well done by Ogunbode Timothy, the goal scorer for Joe Sporting Football Club. Skipped past 1, skipped past 2, and he was just able to call his efforts slightly wide, narrowly wide. It's the tiniest of margins. The tiniest of margins. And that could have easily struck the woodwork and then crawled in. And it's the halftime whistle being blown, and you can see players of Joe Sporting Football Club on their knees. Again, it could be in solidarity of various social issues that players use their platforms to address in terms of racism, in terms of insecurity, social injustices, and what have you. We'll probably find out as time goes on from probably the coaching crew of Joe Sporting Football Club, or from some of the players, why they decide to take a knee. But it's commendable regardless of what it is. It could be for social injustices that are happening in society that needs to be addressed, and it could be their own personal way of expressing themselves. We'll get to find out in due course. Halftime, Joe Sporting Football Club won, Becharis Football Club won. It's been an entertaining game. We've seen a bit of flaws here and there defensively. We've seen good attacking intent, and I'm sure the second half would offer way more than we've seen in the first half. The second half have commenced right here, and this is a very good spot kick. Ogunbode Timothy. Is it the one taking it? This is it's fumbled in by the goalkeeper. Oh no! What a start to the second half. That has been fumbled in by the goalkeeper, and it's 2-1 with Joe Sporting leading. Joe Sporting Football Club scoring 2 goals from 2 set pieces. For Adetono Ibrahim, the goalkeeper of Becharis Football Club, this is not a match he would want to remember anytime soon. The first goal, he got beaten. He should have done better, but this second one, the way he spilled the ball into the net, is extremely questionable. He did not even stand to catch the ball. He was on his knees when he wanted to catch the ball, and then he spilled it into his net. That was a team effort. It wasn't struck with such ferocity that would warrant him spilling the ball into his own net. But that's the reality he faces right about now. And it's 2-1 in favor of Joe Sporting Football Club. That's a very good attempt there, taken by the left winger over there from Joe Sporting Football Club, but he just couldn't make it count. He couldn't hit that on the target. And Adetono Ibrahim, wow. I'm sure Coach Bode, his coach is definitely not happy with him. But these things do happen. We've seen the best of goalkeepers make such howlers, and he shouldn't beat himself too much. Although he hasn't been called into action in terms of making incredible saves, but he should have done better in that regard in terms of that free kick. And it's 2-1. Joe Sporting Football Club leading. What a start we have to the second half. And that's it there, right there. Emmanuel Okeke trying to get things going for Joe Sporting Football Club. Oh, that header wasn't the best of clearances, and this is Chris Udo who nods back to his goalkeeper Love De Peter, and Love De Peter throws it out to his captain Ebenezer Olawuyi, who tries to look for Emmanuel Okeke, but the ball pass is intercepted, and Ogunbode Timothy piles pressure on Oladimeji Bamibade, and that is a throw-in to Becharis Football Club, who are trailing by 2-1, courtesy of that howler by the goalkeeper Adetono Ibrahim. 2 goals, 2 free kicks, 2 set pieces, and it's 2 goals from set pieces for Joe Sporting Football Club. This is Ajao Sadiq, passes back to Love De Peter, who is under pressure, and that has been curtailed. And right now there's a pass, but that has been disrupted again. Matthew Okpara with the ball, and then right now Matthew Okpara back with the ball. Oh, that's a pinpoint pass. That's very good. It's on. That's the equalizer. Oh my God! Idowu Abiola misses that opportunity. That was a well-played pass by Matthew Okpara, and it was onside. This was a well-crafted pass, and I'm quite surprised they couldn't convert that. Although you have to give kudos to Love De Peter, the goalkeeper of Joe Sporting, who rushed out of his line to narrow the angle and make sure that Idowu Abiola couldn't get a wide, angle to place his shot. He dragged that wide, and it means that Becharis Football Club are still trailing by a goal in terms of the scoreline, 2-1. Goal kick there played short, and Let's see. The ball is with Richard Kelechi, the tall, lanky player in there, and was he able to do this? Is Matthew Okpara, who has been extremely influential in the middle of the park for Becharis Football Club. It must be said, he's one of the standout players of this young campaign because the campaign just started, the league just started, but we've seen flashes of brilliance from a couple of players. And for Matthew Okpara for Becharis Football Club in that midfield is definitely a force to reckon with any day, anytime. And that's good play right there by Michael Adeogogo. And now this is a counter attack. It's by Idowu Abiola again. Can he locate? Oh, he loses his footing right there, and it's Richard Kelechi. Oh, his first touch lets him down. And Becharis Football Club have had opportunities to level up. Unfortunately for them, they've been pro-figures in front of goal, and they're still trailing by 2-1. They're still trailing 2-1 in this encounter. It's getting more exciting as both teams are carving out chances, and let's see what they're able to make of it. The linesman at the far end there spots an infringement on Idowu Abiola, and the referee acknowledges that and gives a free kick to Becharis Football Club. And this is the first substitution of the game. And Adetono has been substituted, surprisingly, or rather unsurprisingly, Adetono Ibrahim. It's yet to be seen if that's as a precautionary measure for an injury, woe, or that's more of a disciplinary measure for the howler he committed in the second goal. But this is well done. Is that a penalty? That should have been a push, although it was light. There was a minimal contact, but the referee ignores the call. And right now it's Joe Sporting Football Club on the counter attack, and they have players down there. The ball is with Ajao Sadiq, and he's able to play it in, and this should be the third goal. Oh, that's well played, and this is a goal. Oh my goodness! What? Really? Did he really miss that? And right here from the commentary booth, I can hear the fans scream Timo Werner. An allusion to a reference, I beg your pardon, to Chelsea's striker who is struggling for form right about now. That was an empty net. That was an empty net begging. I'm surprised they missed it. Well, I think it's both teams are now at par with regards to missing sitters and open goal. Do not forget that in the first half of the match we had Arowolo Toby, miss an open net, an empty goal for Becharis Football Club before he scored the equalizing goal. And now you have Joe Sporting Football Club returning the honours. And we have triple substitution here from Joe Sporting Football Club. Now you have Olawumi Lati coming in. Olawumi Lati coming in for Adura Olajide. Olawumi Lati is in for Adura Olajide. And the other substitution is coming up as well. It's Elvis Nduoko coming in for Emmanuel Okeke. Emmanuel Okeke had his own run. In the first half, you could see lots of bursts of energy right there from him, and he played quite well, it must be said. So it's a decent outing for him, but you can see from the look of things that he's frustrated that he's having to come off at this stage of the game. Saw him pull his jersey over his face, and at some point also hold his hands to his face there. So these things happen. We've seen world-class footballers also disagree with coaches regards substitutions, and some of them feel really angry in terms of being substituted at in matches. That was a rash challenge there, and Kajogbola Ibrahim wins the free kick there for his team, Becharis Football Club, who are trailing by a goal. Scoreline 2-1 at this stage of the game. And let's see what the changes that have been made. Let's see how they impact the game, both tactically and in terms of the scoreline. That's the first touch we've seen from Olaomi Lati in there, who had an interchange of pass with Ajao Sadiq, and then the ball is out for a throw-in. It's Joe Sporting Football Club, who could have been 3 goals to 1 up if that empty goal wasn't missed. And here we go. Olaomi Lati couldn't control that, misses the ball, and now it's Becharis Football Club, but that was well intercepted by Ajao Sadiq. So both teams having to grind it out. It promises to be exciting, and it's a train to Becharis Football Club that will be taken by Bamigbade Oladimeji. Bamigbade Oladimeji with the throw-in, trying to locate Idowu Abiola. That's a missed kick, and this is Richard Kelechi with the ball. Richard Kelechi, oh, his pass is intercepted. Olaomi Lati, oh, beautifully done. Depth touch, oh, the pass is intercepted. Olaomi Lati again hits it, and this time around the ball is with Ndukwa Elvis, and then there's a cross coming in from that side. Oh, the clearance is not properly done. Elvis Ndukwa with the ball again. That's beautiful, but Elvis Ndukwa retrieves the ball, and it's Afiz Akinrele with the ball right now. That's a pass. Oh, that's a misplaced pass, and now this is a counter attack. And let's see Oladimeji Bamigbade with the ball. It's 4 against 3. It's now 3 against 3. The cross comes in, and is able to get it. Yes, it's with Toby Arowolo, the goal scorer. And Toby Arowolo throws a misplaced pass. And you can see the frustration both from the coach and from his teammate Idowu Abiola. And here's another change, and it's David Akuwowo that is coming in. David Akuwowo coming in for J Sporting Football Club. David Akuwowo, J Sporting Football Club. And here's the train, and it's the captain that is leaving actually. The captain, David Akuwowo, coming in for the captain, Ebenezer Olawoye. Who gets replaced by David Akuwowo. And that's a flip header by David Akuwowo, and that has been cleared up. And that's Ajao Sadiq with the header as well. And then there's a tussle there between Ajao Sadiq and Matthew Okpara, 2 standout midfielders in this match. And then those are players you want to watch out for as the league progresses, because those two are incredible midfielders in terms of the defensive midfield position. Both players are what you can regard to as Kante in modern day football. And that's a pass by the goalkeeper who just replaced Ogunleye Abib, who just replaced Adetono Ibrahim, and that was way too long. And it's a throw-in to J Sporting Football Club. Idowu Abiola on the trace there, but has he still got something left? Oh no, he's dispossessed of the ball. And that was a brilliant counter-attack there by Becharis Football Club by chasing this game. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it count. And down the left-hand side is Ogunbode Timothy. Is that offside? And you can see Ogunbode Timothy protesting with his hands on his head, trying to rule that the linesman is making a mistake with that offside call. But the referee has upheld the decision of the linesman, and so it's free kick to Becharis Football Club, which has been taken quickly, and there's been a dispossession of the ball there. Olaomi Lati, who just came in trying to play in Ogunbode Timothy, and that's a train once again to just Sporting Football Club. I mean, it has to be a cause of concern for Becharis Football Club, and not just the coaching staff in terms of Coach Alamo, but for everyone involved. The fact that the players have chances, they can't make it count, and they're finding it difficult to retain possession. They barely string 7 successive passes without it being interrupted. That's a bit of worry, and that's something that anyone should be worried about, especially when you're chasing a game against a very good side like Joe Sporting Football Club. It's the second half of the game, and we're midway past the second half right now. still 2-1. 2 goals courtesy of 2 set pieces, and the second a great howler by Adetono Ibrahim for Becharis Football Club, and he had to be substituted and he was replaced with Ogunleye B. Again, we do not know if it's as a precautionary measure due to injury woes or it is a disciplinary measure for that howler caused by the second goal. But it is what it is. The substitution has already taken place and the play has continued long ago. Elvis Ndoko there, piling pressure on Yeribo Joe, and that's a throw into Joe Sporting deep into the half of Becharis Football Club. And let's see how it pans out. It's a short train. That's a very good one. Ogunbode Timothy's shot is deflected, and that's a corner kick to Joe Sporting Football Club, who are looking to consolidate their lead from this corner kick. And who's going to take this corner kick? It's Afiz Akinrele. I can see right there. Afiz Akinrele is who I can see right there on the corner kick. But you have Ogunbode Timothy with him. He plays the shot to Ogunbode Timothy. Oh, Timothy skips past his defender and then he plays it in. Oh, Latiola made him make the move quickly. That was a very nice move. Those are things you see on the training ground. That's what you call training ground moves. And allow me on Lati with the ball once again. Oh, that's well done. Can he get it? That's another corner kick. Now the pressure is piling up for Becharis Football Club. Successive corner kicks for Joe Sporting Football Club. And let's see if they can make it count. It's Afiz Akinrele on this one again. And Ogunbode Timothy is with him, but he's leaving now. So apparently it's not a short corner kick. He's going to take it in. Is it going to be the near post or deep? He takes it. It's deep. It's on the far post. Oh, lined up for the volley there, but he couldn't wrap his foot around the ball. Placed that way over the bar, and it's a goal kick to Becharis Football Club. And that's a silly challenge right there. Oh, Ogunbode misses that, and that's the third goal right there. That was a misplaced pass by Bamigbade Oladimeji, and as a matter of fact, it's the entire defense line of Becharis Football Club. The entire defense line has to blame there. They have themselves to blame for that goal that was conceded, and that was well tucked in by David Akwowo, who just came in. David Akwowo, who came in for the captain Ebenezer Olawoye just barely 10 minutes ago, got the third goal, and you can't dispute the fact that they are on top at this point in time, and that is Elvis Ndoko going on with the ball. But that was a beautiful defense by Yeribo Job, who had to put his body on the line for his team. And this is Idowu Abiola, but his touch is too heavy, and that takes the ball away from him. And that's a misplaced pass. Idowu Abiola once again trying to get in, and oh, that has been cleared once again. And this is Ogunbode Timothy, the first goal scorer for Joe Sporting Football Club, finds Ajao Sadiq. Ajao Sadiq finds David Akwowo, who got the third goal. David Akwowo with the cut back. That's beautiful. Sadiq passes it. Oh no! Oh no! Elvis Ndukwa misses that. And that was a clear-cut goal scoring chance. It should have been the fourth goal, and that would have wrapped up this game entirely. But Joe Sporting are comfortable as they hold a 3-1 lead in this game with very little time left to spare. And that's definitely an infringement. That was a pullback there by Bamigbade Oladimeji, and he's been penalized by the referee as the free kick goes to Joe Sporting Football Club. 3-1. It's a few minutes left in this match. big question is, can Becharis FC come back? Free kick taken quickly, and that's a very good ball, but that has been blocked by Kajobola. It's a throw-in quickly taken by Fiz Akinrele, who is now the standing captain for the team, having had the captain of the team, Ebenezer Olawi, substituted. And for Becharis Football Club, the frustration is setting in, and you can easily tell there's no cohesion between the players anymore in terms of how they play, no communication whatsoever. Fatigue coupled with frustration is setting in for them. Whereas for Joe Sporting Football Club, they're all charged up at this stage, and this is Elvis. It's a corner kick. That's a goal kick. The referee adjudges it to be a goal kick. I thought the last touch came off the defender of Becharis Football Club, which is Yeribo Job. But we have a player from Joe Sporting Football Club on the floor, and I don't know who. I don't know who is that yet, but we'll see. Okay, he's up on his feet, and that's Alaomi Lati. Alaomi Lati was the one on the field, but the referee has finally heeded the calls of his linesman, and he has. Oh, okay. The referee overrules his linesman and he sticks to his initial call of a goal kick, but that should have been a corner kick to Joe Sporting Football Club. Goal kick taken quickly by the goalkeeper Ogulaya Abib, who launches the ball forward, but that's now been passed to Loveday Peter, the goalkeeper for Joe Sporting Football Club. And then Joe Sporting Football Club right now are all up in the air in terms of momentum. Ajao Sadiq with the ball. Ajao Sadiq once again with the ball. Plays it shot to Alaomi Lati down the line, and is that offside? Yes, the linesman adjudges him to be offside. It's flag good for offside. It's a free kick to Becharis Football Club. As the result stands, 3-1 from the first 4 matches we've seen of this league campaign. It's obvious that the league leaders will be Joe Sporting Football Club, because the last team we had that scored 3 goals, they considered 2, but for Joe Sporting thus far, they've considered only 1. So if the scoreline can remain this way, or if Joe Sporting can get 1 more goal, then they will definitely be league leaders at this stage of this season. And that's beautifully done. That's Elvis. That's David Apowa. That's a free kick, and that should be a yellow card actually. That should be a yellow card actually, yes. And the referee considers it, and it is a yellow card. It is a yellow card. That was deliberate. He went for the ankles. There was no basis for that tackle. There was no way in hell he was going to get the ball. He went for the ankles, and the referee spots that completely. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Matthew Okara who gets the yellow card. Free kick taken quickly. Afiz Akinrole down the right, and the ball has been adjudged to have gone, and it's a throw-in to Becharis Football Club. Richard Kelechi dispossessed of the ball there by Ajao Sadiq. Ajao Sadiq on the move once again. Ajao Sadiq once again with the ball, skips past 1, 2, 3, but he's not able to get his pass to Gumbodi Timothy. And Ogunleye Abib right now passes the ball to Ajogbola, whose pass is intercepted by Jao Sadiq and is tripped over. And that's free kick to Joe Sporting Football Club. It was taken quickly, but ref had to pull the free kick back as the ball was still in motion. So the free kick will be retaken. And this time around, we have Becharis Football Club, all 10 players back in their half. And it shows you the kind of pressure they're under them. Right now, it's probably less than 5 minutes to the end of the match. And it's still Joe Sporting Football Club leading by 3 goals to 1 in a match that we've seen momentum swing back and forth. Afiz Akinrele with the cutback. He has it once again when his initial cross was intercepted. And then he's still with him. Can he get the cross in once again or win a corner kick? And he's trying to hold on. Yes, he wins a throw-in, which is done quite well. And then that's the throw-in taken by Afiz. And he finds Elvis Nduko. But Elvis Nduko loses it. And now it's Matthew Okpara who is tripped. And that's a free kick to Becharis Football Club, who have very little time to salvage a point from this game. Ajao Sadiq with the ball, passes it to Elvis, and then the ball has Lati is now with the ball. Lati pushing. That's beautiful. Okay, it's been clogged down. It's been closed down, and right now, that's a very strong challenge, and the referee blows. Is the yellow card coming out? The yellow card isn't coming out, but the referee has called for the attention of the medical official as Matthew Okpara was battled to the ground. As a matter of fact, he was battered to the ground, and that was quite a very strong challenge. But as I said earlier, Matthew Okpara is one reliable midfielder for the Becharis Football Club. You can see him shake it off. He stood up, he's jogging forward, and is a green light, or rather is a light in the dark spots for this Becharis team right about now. He's one of the few players that has really shone like a million stars. And that pass found its way to Idawu Abiola, and that's a goal, and that's 3-2. Arewolo Abiola gets another goal. That's another goal. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's well done. Free kick flipped. Free kick floated over, and the defense line of Joe Sporting Football Club couldn't deal with it, especially in terms of Afiz Akinrole. He couldn't deal with the ball, and he got to Idawu Abiola, who put in a very decent cross for Arewolo Atobi to get his second goal for the match. It's his second goal in the tournament, and it's also his team's second goal. And this is now with Ogunbode Timothy, the first goal scorer. He passes it. Is this a goal? Oh, that's saved by the goalkeeper. And is the pass coming out? So no one is there, and that's a clearance. Wow. And that's quite interesting at this point. You can see what it means to Joe Sporting Football Club, trying to get a goal back, not just to cement their spots at the top of the table, but to ensure that they seal defense, that they seal the win. I beg your pardon. And right about now, it's Becharis Football Club launching this forward, trying to see if they can get an equalizing goal. Toby got 2 goals for the team, and he has 2 goals for himself as well in this campaign, which is good. And that's a pass. Is the cross going to come in? It's well played. It's out to Ajao Sadiq. Ajao Sadiq blazes the shot wide, and that's a goal kick. I'm sure the referee is looking at his wristwatch, and in a matter of minutes, if not seconds, he will be calling end to the proceedings. Free kick taken by Yeribo Job in there, and it's nodded by Bamigbade Olawale. Oh, and that has been okay. It was allowed to roll out for a throw-in by Idawu Abiola. And then that's Richard Kelechi, who is quite strong. Oh, Oh, tempers are flaring right there. Tempers are flaring right there. And the referee has to intervene between David Okuowo and Richard Kelechi, who was pissed off and then lashed out, as a matter of fact, lunged out at David Okuowo. But luckily for him, he didn't make contact, because if there was contact, that would have definitely been a red card for offensive conduct or for retaliation. We know quite well that in football, retaliation is a red card offense. So if there was contact, that would have been a red card offense. John Idowu, I beg your pardon, was the one who gave the assist to Arewolo Tobi for the second goal, not Idowu Abiola, John Idowu. And right now it's all about Becharis giving the ball to Kajogbola Ibrahim for the long throw, and hoping that they can get Matthew Okpara. That gets off him for the last touch, so it's a throw into Joe Sporting Football Club. And can Becharis Football Club get an equalizing goal? That would give this match a befitting end, because it's been intriguing, it's been entertaining. And this is Matthew Okpara with the ball, and that's a throw-in, and the throw-in is to Becharis Football Club. And that's the throw-in quickly to John Idowu, and there's a push there. That's where you expect him to have gone down and win a free kick. And yes, there's Kajogbola Ibrahim, whose cross is deflected. Is he out? Okay, it's not out, and this is with Olaomi Lati. And now that's the clearance by Afiz Akinrele. And Timothy Ogunbode, due to his height, can't contend that. And that's another ball, but Richard Kelechi launches it, and the goalkeeper comes out and gathers it with relative ease. Joe Sporting Football Club 3 goals, while Becharis Football Club have 2. It's just a goal difference, and anything can happen until the final whistle is blown. You never rule out a team, especially when the goal difference is just by a goal. And that's a back pass to the goalkeeper Ogunleye Abib, who ensures that it doesn't go out. And under pressure, he is able to kick the ball out for Train, as his pass intended for Bamigbade Oladimeji was hit with venom, and Bamigbade couldn't get it. That should have been an infringement, because his ankle was actually kicked. Matthew Okpara, I'm talking about Matthew Okpara there, but this is Lati with the ball, and Lati finds Elvis Nduko, and that's the referee's final whistle. 3 goals to 2, it has ended. Joe Sporting Football Club, joint league leaders, alongside the other team that had a 3 goals to 2 victory as well. And this is interesting once again, as they did in the before the kickoff and at halftime. At the end of the match, you have players of Joe Sporting Football Club on their knees once again. As I said earlier, it's yet to be seen if this is a way of addressing social injustices such as racism, insecurity, and all other issues battling the society, as we've seen superstars do in European countries or over the course of European leagues, or if it's just a personal thing to them. We'll probably get to find out very soon. It was an entertaining match, an intriguing match. 2 of the 3 goals scored by Joe Sporting Football Club came from set pieces, and it tells you that going forward in this league, when it comes to set pieces, they should be oppositions should be wary of them. But 3 goals to 2 it ends, and that brings an end to today's matches of for the league campaign. It's the league opener. We've had 4 matches. We've had 3 victories and 1 draw. The single draw we had ended 1-1. We've had 2 teams win by 3 goals to 2, and we've also had a team win by 2 goals to nothing. This is quite extraordinary. This is grassroots football at its best. Raw talents, energy, stamina, and potentials all over. And I think we'll see more when it comes to subsequent matches. I've been your commentator for today, Samson Olede. thanks for joining us. And until the next set of matches come your way, do follow us on our social media handles that's scrolling right about now on the screen, and subscribe to the YouTube channel Ultimate Sports Show, the Ultimate Sports Show. Like and subscribe so that you do not miss out on the interesting matches of this football league. Thank you and stay blessed.